Welcome to day 11 of our 30-day anterior snapping hip syndrome program. Today we are going to need a ball, and the focus is inner thigh adductors is what they are labeled as, and core. So inner thighs are extremely important for smooth, healthy hip function. We focus so much on the glutes. I find often the inner thighs are not loved enough. So today is all about those inner thighs. When you manage to strengthen and lengthen into your inner thighs, it can help relax the hips and therefore allow for better movement and provides more support. So then you don't have overactivation in areas trying to compensate for the muscles that are slacking and lacking in performance, darling. So grab your ball. You can use a pillow, anything that you can squeeze really. Okay, we're going to go in for our inner thigh pelvic curls or bridges. Then we're going to go in for some side lying inner thigh work, which is a little more challenging than you think, and then some single leg balancing. Okay, so laying down on the floor, as mentioned, setup is of utmost importance. So feet and knees roughly fist distance apart, heels relatively close to the sit bones, neutral pelvis, ribs connected. From there, placing your ball between the knees. Okay, I love this Alice band, but damn, it does not like when I lay down. Okay, so here's our start. We're going to inhale. As we exhale, we draw the belly in, imprint the lower back via the abdominals, add extra oomph via the legs to tuck deeper. Squeeze those knees and start peeling your spine up and off the floor. Knees reaching forward, deep tuck in the tailbone, ribs connected, eyes parallel to the thighs. Inhale, and let's exhale, roll down. As you're rolling down, softly releasing the squeeze, concaving the rib cage, still in that tuck so that lower back touches the floor. Release the pelvis to neutral. And okay. And let's go again. Inhale, exhale. Stomach starting the movement, legs included, tucking deeply. Squeeze those inner thighs as you rise. All 10 toes grounded. Inhale and exhale, reversing down. Release the squeeze at the bottom. And let's go again. Inhale, exhale, imprinting, activating into those legs, deeply tucking as we peel the spine off the mat, one vertebra at a time. Aiming to pause with a straight line from knee through to shoulders. Inhale, exhale, sinking down, concaving the chest, tucking the tailbone, squeezing those knees, and release the squeeze at the bottom. And let's go again. Inhale. Exhale down. Fingers can softly be lengthening to the end of the mat. Arms lightly pressing down for a little bit of support if we need it. Let's go for 3 more. Squeeze, 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 squeeze as you rise. Inhale. Exhale down. My inner thighs are already shaking. When you take your time with the movement, you are going to work more intensely. If you're rushing, then you might as well do 50 reps and see if you get the same sort of workout. Okay, and let's go again. Feel the base of those bum cheeks activating, because then you know you're tucking beautifully, and then there's less chance of biting into that lower back area. Let's go, last one. rolling down. Okay, those 5 were definitely enough for me. But please, again, do as many reps as you want. Repeat the cycle. Can do multiple sets and take it from there. All right, so we're going in for our side lying inner thigh now. We want to again get into a straight line, hand, elbow, shoulders, hips, legs, knees, toes. If the lower back is sensitive, bring the legs slightly forward. Now getting set up, you can see that dip taking place in my body. So what I want to do is, number 1, pull the ribs in, pull the ribs up so my shoulders are stacked, and lengthen that top hip away so the hips are then stacked. Very important to have those lower abs nicely engaged. When I say lower abs, I mean in this instance our oblique, because it's the one lowest to the floor. And then from there, if you want to make it a lot more challenging, you can have the hand on top of the body. Otherwise, you can have the hand resting on the floor in front of you. I want you to think length as we lift both legs. Keep the knees together. Don't think ankles, think knees. Exhale and lengthen and lift those legs up. Okay, that first lifting is going to help you find your balance. From there, keep that top leg in line. I do not want the legs higher than the hip, because then we're just dipping into the top here. We want to be lengthened and straight. From there, just lower that bottom leg down. Keep the top leg at a consistent height. Again, think knee to knee. And inhale down. What sometimes happens is we tilt the ankle and we get the feet to touch. But then we're not biting into that inner thigh, we're biting into the inner calf, inner ankle. So exhale up, lengthen, knee to knee, and inhale down. For 2. And for 3. Making sure the knees are facing forward. That bottom leg may want to externally rotate, which means the knee is facing the floor. Just inwardly rotate, knee facing forward. And down. We want to watch those hips. Make sure we're not rocked backwards on the outer knob of our hip bone. And exhaling up. If it's feeling quite sensitive on the floor, please just fold your mat or add a blanket. It's unfortunately a thing with us ladies and our broad hips. We're going to go for 3 more. 2 more. Last one. And control both legs back down. And then let go. All right, we have another side. And again, one side may be easier than the other. One side may feel more balanced. That was quite a flop. And that's okay. Just take your time, reduce your height, and find a position that your body can still maintain the core stability while doing this work. So from here, we're not being lazy. We pull the ribs in, we pull the ribs up, we lengthen that top leg away. Straight spine, straight hips, straight ribs. Now if you had your hand on top on the other side, please try mirror image. Otherwise, place it down on the floor. All right, exhale, knees together, lengthening and lifting so that if we're standing on the floor, we'll be standing upright. Again, not to the side. From here, see now my right hip likes to externally rotate like I just mentioned with the other side. So I'm going to have to focus hard on that internal rotation. Inhale to lower down, exhale up. Knee to knee, knees facing forward. Keep those ribs active, especially that lower oblique for some stability. 3, 4, yes please, 5. So guys, I'm just doing the balancing variations so that you can also see more of what's happening with my body. If my hand is in the way, it really does block your visual. 6, inhale down, top leg height is maintained. 7, 8, down, 2 more, 9. And there I lost my balance and I caught it. And last one, because I'm really trying to internally rotate the hip, and then it wants to externally rotate the other side. Internal this side, external this side, roll back, boom. And lifting up and lower both legs down. Thank you for coming on that journey with me and my little brain. But anyway, we have successfully achieved our inner thigh side leg lift. Now we're going to go in for our balancing on one leg. We're going to go for 30 seconds. I'm going to take you through the setup of the structure of the body to make sure that we're keeping everything active where we need to be. So again, head cut off, but you don't need my head, you just need the rest of the boudet. So roughly fist distance apart, knees again are soft and out of their locked position. We're going to shift the weight into that left leg and then raise that right leg up. Now what I want you to watch is the right hip hiking when you're lifting the leg. We want to keep it level. And is the left hip popping out? Because if it is, that left glute is not engaged. We want to keep a lovely straight line and straight pelvis. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, shift the weight, tight tummy, neutral spine, so that tailbone is slightly tucked, ribs are connected, and lifting that right leg up. Right hip is dropped down, left glute sucked in. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lowering back down. Right, we have another side, so let's get it going. Again, one side may be very different to the other, so work with what you've got. Okay, tight glute, hip dropping down, shift the weight into the right leg, soft bent knee, and lifting that left leg up. So I find it a lot easier to keep everything more in line on this side. Really was playing around just now to reassess my alignment. And we're going for 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21. Can you see how this core is activated? Now, don't tell me there's no core activation and balancing. 7, I don't know where I am. 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and lowering back down for me. And that is day 11 of inner thigh and core. So guys, if you want to incorporate things into your day, little bits here and there, balance on one leg when you're making coffee. Balance on one leg when you're brushing your teeth, even better there because you have movement. So it's going to be a lot more challenging on the core to keep you stabilized. These are things that you can find ways to bring into your day. I call them little commas in your day. So if you can, do it. Small, consistent action is fucking amazing when you actually apply it consistently. But on that note, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you felt your inner thighs like I did. And I'll check you in the next one.